Namaste. My name is Drashti Gardaria. I am the faculty at ICT Marwadi University. Till now, we have seen how we can create a table, how we insert a data into table, and we also seen a aggregate function. Aggregate function means account, mean, max, sum. All things are aggregate function. Okay. And what else we have seen? We use the like operator. Let me show you which topic I will cover today. In a last video lecture, we have seen the question, but only this is left. Now today we will complete this question too. Let me jump to the workbench. So in this workbench we have solved the question. Okay, you take a screenshot of it. Now what I can see here, we solve this question, but what was the problem here is I need to use the database name. Okay, let me run again. Now it is executed and output is 33. Now we don't want 33, we want a store key. How can I find a store key? First of all, you aware about if you want to make a filtration on a specific store key, can I? Yes. May select store key, and I'm only interested in store key, and I know 33 stock are at a store number 3, so output should be 3. But how can I get this thing? Now let me write all the step. This where now first condition is your stock should be same as this. So what I'm doing is I'm using a subquery. What I'm using is I'm using the constraint of subquery, where I use the result of this query into as argument to this query. Now what was the result of this query is 33. So 33 provided in this, and whatever the stock key, it will be listed. But do you think this is sufficient? Do our other store don't have a same stock amount as this? So what can I do? If two different stores also have a same stock as Ahmedabad highest stock amount will have, then it will create a problem. So what can I do? I can add one more condition. What was that condition? That city ID, or can I say city key, should be 2. Okay. Now if you want to add more than one condition, you can add, and with the help of and or operator. Here we require both the conditions, so I use and. But if this or this are optional condition, then I use or. Let me execute this part, and do we get a store key as a 3 or not? Yes, this is the right answer. In this way you can proceed. There are other options to execute this query too, but till now we have only learned a subquery. So I am giving the solution which you can understand. Okay. Now can we jump to our today's unit? What was the today's task? Now today the question list is this. The 11 question we will finish in this video lecture, and what we use to solve this all are, we use the subquery, we use the in operator. What is in operator, that I will explain. Now what else we use the group by clause for grouping a record, as well as we use the order by to sort the result. Okay. Let me do one by one. Display the detail for all the stock that have city with the key 3 4 5 6. What they are looking is they require to know about the all store detail, and that all store detail should be belong to the city key 3 4 5 and 6. Do we have a 3 4 5 6? Here you will see we have a store 9 from the city 3. Okay. Now same way you can find for 4, same way you can find for 5. No, we don't have a store in our fifth city. So what is the 6? 6 is there. Okay. So total 3 4 and 6 we get the result. Okay. How can I do this part? Can we use the where clause here? Yes. What was the where clause that we use? Let me create a new query. Okay. Now this is the new page for a new question list. Now what we require is, let me create a zoom. I think this is sufficient. Now select, I require all the details, so star it will be there. Now store, and what was the condition? Store should be have the city key would be is equal to 3, or it can be 4, as well as it can be 5, it can be 6. But do I require to list all this thing with the help of or? No, we have one more thing that I can use, that is the in operator. In operator will help to make a in operator will help when you want to do multiple or operation, multiple or condition. Okay. Now what do you mean by this? This mean that if my store key belong to 3, 4, 5 and 6, then that will be listed. Let me run this thing. Now what was the error? That I have not mentioned the database name. So let me use a testdb. And now let me run. Now it is showing me the result. What was the result? I will only get 3 record. Why? Because I don't have a store in my 5th city. Okay. Now what is the next question? Now come to the, we have complete this query. Now what is the next question? Next question says we want to list the city name. But what was the condition? City name will be listed, but the city name with the Vadodara should be listed as Sanskari city. Now I want to change the value of one record. Can I? Can I make a change in a column name? Do you think I can change the column name with the help of alias? I have already give you the idea that na, in a last lecture I will give you the idea how you can change the title, or you can say change the column name. Okay, this way you can change the column name. Now here they are not expecting us to change the column, we are expecting to change the data that is inside my result. So how can I change the data? For that I use case. What is case? Case is a uh, combination of case and will be used to define a condition. Okay, here you can add multiple condition as many you require. Let me write you x1. X1 is nothing but your condition 1. Let me write c1. Okay, c1 is your first condition. If c1 condition will fulfill, I want to execute my task 1. Okay, and if c2 is right, if c1 is completed, they will not go for a c2, they directly jump out. It will be same as if else ladder. Okay, and if t2 will c2 will also not executed, then what will happen? They do the last option, that is else part. Okay, and this way we can end the case. As many as condition you want to add, c1, c2, c3, you can add, an appropriate task will be added. Now I want something like city. If city is your Vadodara, then I want what? Then I want this thing I require in place of Vadodara, and for rest of the thing I require the same whatever there in your original city. So what I can do, I can use the same name that is there in your original table. This way I can use, if there are more than one condition, I can add when then close. But here we only have one condition, that is Vadodara city need to be checked. If whenever there are more than one Vadodara, all the Vadodara will be updated with the Sanskari city. Fine. Now what was the thing? This should be added before the select or after the select? Definitely we want to see this in a result, so it will be in a select clause. Select, then we use this, and we want to label. If I don't want to label, it will be fine, but it will be collected from what was the my table name is store. Do you think this is, no, my table name is city. Okay, do you think this is sufficient? Yes or no? Let me run and try, and we will find out this is the right query or not. Yes, this is the right query. Here you see Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, rest of city are as it is. Only Baroda city will be replaced with Sanskari city. Okay, if I have more than one Vadodara, all the Vadodara will be updated with Sanskari city. Fine. Now this is the way you have to write, or this is only for understanding, but you can use this thing in a one line also. As you practice, you will get an idea, and you will write this query in a single line. Okay, now one more thing I want to use is, I want to use, I not want the title to be case, I want my title to be a updated name. Okay, this name I want to set, then I can able to do yes or no and run. Is this fine or not? Okay, now the title is changed, updated, name is there, rest of are same. Now what was our next question? Do you understand or not? If you have any doubt, please raise your comment and write down where you are stuck, and try to revisit the video and execute one by one as I am executing, otherwise you will find a problem. Okay, now what is this? Read the question. List the city data and prioritize the city that start with the R first. Okay, we want a list of city, but in that list of city I want R name should be first, and B starting with B should be second priority, and rest of R as alphabetical order. This way I want to see my city name. Okay, right now whatever the city name are in not order form, yes or no? But now question is, I want my, ideally if I use this way, what do you think? Select city, city name. Okay, and let me execute. This is my original data, yes or no? This is the original data, but here they are not in a sorted form. It is in a form where we, in which order we load in our table. So how can I change the order? By using the order by clause. If I simply use the order by clause, after order by you have to provide a column name on which you want to sort. There can be more than one. Let me write a city key and city name. Both things are there, but I only want a order on city. Then can I? Yes. Let me run. Now you see Ahmedabad is first, Baroda is second, Bhavnagar. Why this is in a Bardoli, Bhavnagar and Bhuj? You can check the second alphabet, and if second alphabet is also same, you check the third alphabet. Okay, this way your sorting will work. Can I make a sorting in descending order? Yes. How can I? By using the word. If I don't write anything, it will be in a ascending order, but if I use the word descending, it will be in a descending way. Can I make a descending in a based on key? Yes, you can. Click now 987. You see here you can provide, if I have more than one column with the same name, what I want to provide a second column. Can I? Yes. Here also you can provide a second priority, that if you find the same data in your city key, they will check the which column, they will check the city column, and based on city they order the row. Fine. So in order by you can provide more than one column. Okay, first priority is this, and if you find a similar duplicate value, they check the second, and if in second also they find same, they will check for third. This way you can provide multiple column in a order by clause. Fine. Now this is not my question. My question is different. My question says I want to create a sorting, but here sorting in a form where A is not a first priority. What will be the first priority is my R. What is the second priority? B. What is the third priority? C. Why? Because rest of the thing are based on your, sorry, after the R it will consider a B, because B is the second priority, and after the B it will start from A. A, C, D. This way they alphabetically try to sort the result. Now quickly try, how can I do this? First of all, I need to provide a priority. Priority means some number should be assigned to the specific alphabet. That if something are started from R, it will be the first priority. If it is starting from a B, then it is a second priority. This way I can provide the priority to different values. Okay. And where should I provide this thing? I should provide that thing in my order by clause. Okay. In order by, I use the case again. You know the case? In case, what I can do, I can provide when my city like, when I use like because I want starting alphabet. Okay, if my city will start with the R, then I want what? I want them a first priority. Fine. And if it is starting with, if city will start with the B, then I want to provide a second priority. Fine. And if it is not the B, starting with R, not a B, then it will follow the normal alphabetical order. So I'm using the simple city. Okay, because here we are not assigning any number, so it will be same as regular. Fine. Now this will work or not, let me execute. Okay, order by, and on which order, this is the specific, ideally we will write only city here. Okay, and semicolon, but here it is not a normal city, city with the special condition, and that special condition is given with the case. Fine. Now should I run? Do you think we will get the Rajkot on a first priority, and then after we will get the what, Bardoli, Bhuj, Bhavnagar, and then we will get the Ahmedabad? Should I run? Okay. Now it is showing the Rajkot, Bardoli, Bhavnagar, Bhuj, Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar. So it is what we expected. So this is the way you can solve this type of complicated query. And this type of query will be asked in your GATE exam or any competitive test. Fine. In your interview or in a placement also they ask this type of thing. You should aware about how the case will be work in a order by clause. Case can be used in a where clause, as well as case can be used in a order by. Fine. Case is for what? To give the specific priority to every value. Fine. I hope you understand this query. Okay. Now next. Now what was our next question is? Let me semicolon. Yes. Okay. I remove this line because I require some space to execute. Okay, and I will provide all the output in a last slide, so you take a screenshot when I show you that slide. I had already have a solution for each and every problem. Fine. Now what was our next question? I had completed this. Yes. Now the next thing is display a list showing a store key, city name, manager and total stock. You are aware that total stock is nothing but your stock that is represented here, yes or no? So store key is there, city key is there, not a city name, but we expected a city name that we will need to set. Manager is there, stock is there. So three column are ready, but only one column we need to set to solve this query. Okay, now how can I solve this query? Let me write select query. Select, what was the name? Store key. Store key. Then what was the, I'm right now writing a city name, but it is not appropriate because it is not a right thing that we can get. So here I use the subquery. You know what was the subquery that I use? You don't know? Okay, that, what can I do? I will skip this part and try to create that three column that we already aware. We know this thing, yes or no? From store. Should I run? Yes, this is very simple query, but the thing is I want to add one more thing. But before that, can I use a short name instead of a long name? Yes or no? This is a good practice. If you have a long table name, every time you should not write a table name which is lengthier and your query become more lengthier. So what was the solution is you can use alias. Can I run again? No output will be changed because we are using the same query. Only the thing that is different is we are using a s instead of store. So store key belong to the s, manager is belong to the s, stock is also belong to the s. Fine, this way I am using which is similar to this. Now the thing is we have to create a, what I want to create a city name. You know one table that we have in which we have a city name, that is your city table. In my city table I have a city detail, yes or no? So can I write this thing and they will provide me the city name? Do you think so? But how can I understood that this is the same city that is need to be printed on this line? Because when I using the store key one, so in when I using the store key in front of it, what was the specific city key need to be match? So if, let me show you that table. Yes, here the city key is one. So if we want a detail that is Gandhinagar over here. Here we want the detail of Ahmedabad. Here also Ahmedabad. Here Gandhinagar. We don't want everything randomly will be set over here. We want appropriate meaningful answer. That is store 1 is belong to the Gandhinagar, store 2 belong to the Ahmedabad. Likewise you want every city detail. How can I do this part? You know what was a common column in between is the city key. Yes, we know the city keys. By looking at the city key you can map or not? Yes. How can you map? You take the city key from store and you check that the same city key is belong to this list or not. Okay, consider this is 7. So for a city key which is in a store table with the 7, do I have an appropriate match? Yes, I have an appropriate match, and in that appropriate match whatever the city name should be listed over here. How can I do this? Let me show you in my this thing. Yes, now here I require a where clause. Why where clause? Because without the where, how can I say that this is the same city key which is same as, I want to map this thing that now this city key belong to the city table and this city key belong to the store. So SQL is a smart enough that he will identify with the help of prefix. Now can I use the prefix in front of this table? Yes, because this is nothing but your a column from a store table. So I write C, I write S, and do I execute this line? It will work or not? Yes, it is working. But here the title is very, this is the title I'm getting and it is not look good. So what I can do, I use the S sign. S is the alias for this column. What name I want to keep? I want a name as a city name. Fine. And now I run and this is the final result. Okay, this way you can use your prefix, okay, as a table. So here S is your prefix which we use here. Can I use S instead of here? Yes, you can provide S over here, and this without any prefix is belong to this query because this is a subquery. If you are able to identify, this is nothing but your round bracket. Whenever you find a round bracket, you will see this is the subquery, not a original one. It is a part of your query, so it is known as a subquery. Fine. Now do I run this? And you will get the same result because 1 is equal to 2 or 2 is equal to 1. We can change the order, but it right hand side left hand side change will not affect the result. Yes or no? And it is a good practice to provide the C as well. Where can you provide a C? See here. Now this city is belong to C dot C, because when we have a large query, at the time this will make a problem that this without a prefix this column belong to which table, that we cannot identify, yes or no. So in a industry, whenever they are using any column, they use the column with the help of with the prefix as their table name. Okay, so I suggest in a simple query also you have a practice of this. Consider this is your normal query, yes, where you want to find a uh, only first prefix of yours. So here what you can do, I use the C as a alias, and what I can do here, I use C dot city. Okay, and if I run this query, it will execute. Fine, you can see, yes or no. Same way I can use the prefix in a region. Yes, also you can provide a prefix over here also. Let me show you C, and here C dot region. They will not affect your result, but it is a good practice to provide a prefix. Okay, so this many distinct region we have in our Gujarat state. Fine, same way here also, but it is a alter query, so don't go in a alter query. Only select query use the prefix, because in industry modification will happen very less, but query will getting information with the help of DQL is a very frequent use. So in a select query we have a practice of using a prefix in a table. I hope you understand this thing. Now what was our next question is, okay, so I have completed this, that we have complete. What was the next thing is this, read the question first. If your question is longer, don't panic, because longer question might be simpler one. Okay, but shorter question, this all are shorter, but it will take time to understand. Fine, but this is very simple question. Read the question and try to understand what they are expecting from us. Pause the video and read. Now what they are saying is, they have a two specific staff, Ramesh and Suresh. These two staff name are considered as the old staff, and rest of the staff are a new staff. So we want extra column in front of your store table. All the data of store table should be listed, as well as the extra column will be also be listed, where you want to mention that it is the staff which have a who is older, and this all staff are belong to the new staff category. Fine. Now, how can I do this thing? When you read this type of question, your first instinct will be, do I require to change in original table, or only the select query they are expecting us? They are not saying this update should be reflected in your original table. They don't ask this thing, yes or no? If they ask to update this thing in your table, original table, then only you use the update query. Other than without any information of update, you consider this as a select query only. Please understand this thing. Right now we are doing the select query, that's why everything are under select, but in your exam it will be update, it can be insert, anything they can ask, yes or no. Fine, now jump to my workbench. And how what can I do, what can I do in this? First of all, try to create a normal query, that is select from star from store. And what is expected is, we want a specific label for specific employee. How can I want extra column after star. What extra column I want? I want extra column as a staff detail or anything. Okay, you can use a word staff detail, that it is a older staff or they are a new staff. Okay, now here, if you have a enough understanding till now, you are aware that here we require a case end. Yes, and in between case end we require a one condition. What was that condition? If the manager name is belong to, if manager name is belong to this category, what was the category? Suresh, and Suresh is one name, and what is the other name? Ramesh. Okay, Ramesh. And for them, what you want to do? For this you require a label of what? Old stuff. Okay, and for else you require a label new stuff. Yes or no? Your query is complete. This is the only query that you require to write. Do you think this is a harder query? No, but when you read the question, don't panic, try to understand what they are expecting from you. Fine, now let me run this thing. Okay, this is the result, yes or no. Here you will find Ramesh, Suresh, and here one more Ramesh. Okay, they all are old staff, and the rest of the staff are new staff. Okay, so every time whenever you are writing anything, you have a practice that your result is right or wrong. If it is not matching with the question, then revisit your query and try to do the modification. Okay, never say I have right but I have not checked the result. Every time you write a query, check the result two times. Okay, now what is the next question? I have complete this. Now the next question is this: generate a list of store detail with their respective city and rank by the stock highest to lowest. Now what they are expecting us to create a store detail. Okay, they require us to create a underline all these things that you can understand from the query. Understand, right? Underline list of store detail, underline. Now rank higher to lower means descending they are expecting us, yes. And with their corresponding city is what they want, a list of store and with their city name. Okay, with their corresponding city rank by stock. So generate a list of store detail with their corresponding city rank by stock highest to lowest. So we already have this thing, corresponding city query we already have solved now. So only thing that we want to add is the order by clause. Order by will do this task. Order by in a descending or ascending? In a descending. Fine. We want to create a store key, city name, manager and stock. It will be same as that. Only different is after this we have to make a order by on a stock. Fine. Now go to that. We have removed that, so we have to write it again. Yes. So what is the how we can do that? Select store key. Then what is the next is they expect us corresponding city means they are expecting us to write a city name. Okay, city from where? From city table. And what was the where clause? City key is equal to s dot city key, and then after use the word city name. What thing else we want? We want a manager information, yes. We want stock information, yes. And it will be from store. Okay, store table. And here do we complete? No, we have to add more thing, that is do I require s dot store key, s dot manager, s dot stock? No, because they column only belong to the store, so they will not get confused with this query. If you have the table where there are a common column, here we have a common column, and that's why we require s dot city key. Fine. Now how we do the order by on a stock. Okay, now let me run this line. Okay, but we want a descending, so this is the right answer. Okay, 50 is the highest stock and it is stock at which city? Bhavnagar city. Fine, this way. And the lowest stock that is there in Gandhinagar, store number 4. Fine, we have complete our which query? 6th query. Now what about 7th query? Read the question. List the store key with its city name with the ascending order of store key. Now it is same as this, only difference is list of store key with its city name. Only two column is required, store key and city name. And now they want us to do the ascending on store key. Okay, easy or not? Now do that part. Can I change in this? Yes. Okay. Okay, this is fine. From store S. Can I run this? Yes. This is the result, but they want us to do the ascending order based on store key. 1, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not the we have not applied anything on this. It is in an order in which the data will be stored on our table. Now how can I do the ascending? By the order clause, order by what was the name? Store key. Fine. Here also I can use the alias as sk. Okay, I'm using the sk, so I can use the sk here. If you have a long table name also, you can use this type of alias. Fine, let me run this. Okay, this is the sk means store key. Whatever the name you find appropriate, you can set. Fine. Now what was the next question? This is easy or not? Yes, easy. So ascending completed. Now what was the next is this. Find a total city count in each region. Now this is important. Now look at the city table. We have a different region, and in specific region we have multiple cities. So they expect us to write down. We have already created the unique region. Yes or no? But here they are not only expecting the unique region, but also they are expecting us the city count. So how can I do this? In a first slide, I have explained you that we have a concept of what? We have a concept of group by. What is the group by mean? You want to club. You want to club based on specific column. Here I want to club based on region. So center region is a one group, and in that group we have a three row. South is one group. In that group we have a two row. Saurashtra is also one group which have a three row, and Kutch is also one group which have only one city. Fine. So what they are expecting us is a central 3, south 2, Saurashtra 3, Kutch 1. This list they are expecting us in this question. Find a total city count in each region. So how can I do? Let me show you the syntax of group by. How can I do the group by? For that I require which table? I require a city table. Okay, now when I use the order by, same way you can use the group by. Here also you can write a group by, and then after you mention specific column name on which you want to perform a group by, on which specific region you want to make a group by on region. Can I execute this line? Do you think this will execute? No, they are showing the error. And what was the error is, when you are doing the group by, it will not work as normal query. Why? Because now they are group, and in group you cannot write a star, but you can write a region. Now we will try to execute. They will do yes. Now they are not in a form of 9 column. Now they are in a form of only 4 column. So you cannot write star. But what you can do, here they have already make a group. So in the given group you can do the aggregate function on each and every group. You know there are different column associated with different groups. So how can I do the aggregate function? You just simply use the star. Star means there are some column but we cannot use directly star. So I use the count method. Count will give you the idea that in specific region how many city belong. Fine. And you want to alias, you can provide a specific title to this column. What name you want to provide? City count. Yes. Is this fine or not? Let me run. Now this will it work. If you want to perform the sum, you can also perform a sum, but right now we have a varchar in your city, so you cannot perform a sum, but you can count the column. Yes or no? This is fine or not? This is the expected in my query. So this is done. Easy or not? Now what is this? Find the top 2 highest stock containing a store. Means here we have different stock amount. Out of that only okay, 50 is your highest stock. What was the second highest is your I think 37. Yes, 37 and 50 should be listed, because we want top 2 highest store which have highest stock. Fine. So how can I do? Here we use the descending. Can I use the descending? Yes or no? So what was the query I can fire? Select star from store, and what is the order by? Order by. Now you can ask me, why ma'am star? Why not only store? If they don't mention what they want in your result, you can use the star. Fine. They are more interested in the detail about which specific store have the belong to the top 2 stock amount. Fine. Now I want to do the order by on a stock, but it will be in a descending form. So they will list all the detail, but I'm not interested in all the detail. I only want first 2. So here comes the next operator, that is limit operator. Limit have a criteria that you can provide how many record you want to see. Here we have only 9 record, but in real life scenario you don't have a 10 9, you have a 10,000 record. So you don't want to do the refresh query on a 10,000. It will make your system stop. So what you can do, you whenever you are trying some new query, you limit the result, that I don't want everything, I just want first 2 results, so that I can understand that this query will work or not. Fine. So limit will be most used in an industry where you have a large amount of data. Okay, so I want 2 record, but revisit the query. What they are expecting is find the top 2 highest stock containing the store. Okay, they require all the detail, I think. So all the detail are under star. So this will execute. Let me execute. Okay, this is the detail we get. They don't mention what was the city name, so I'm not doing that part. But if they mention in a query that they require a city name instead of city key, then you have to perform that sub query. Fine. Now is this fine or not? Here you get all the detail about that store. That store is handled by which manager, it is belong to which city key, all these things are there. So top 2 store with the highest stock amount are this. Fine. Now what was the next question? Next question is this. Find a total count in a different stock level like high, middle and low. Find a total count in different stock label. Okay, now what they are expecting us is to make a different label for different category. If some stock have a more than 30, we will label them as a high, and if some stock have a uh, if some store have a stock between 20 to 29, what you label them as a medium, and if your stock is less than 20, you label them as a low. And now this label are been created. After the label creation, you want a count that how many store are belong to the high category, how many store belong to the medium category. Fine, do you understand the question? Now try to solve this thing. How you can do? So first of all, you want to label. How you can label? For labeling, what you can do, you know the case. Whenever the label are used, you require a case. Fine, so what is the case? This is the syntax, case end. And then if you want to make some alias also, you can do that. It is after doing all this thing, whatever we get is nothing but your stock label. It will be a stock label name, yes or no? And how can I create a stock? Using a when then. When then, it will be 2 time or 1 time. Okay, and now we have a beautification. This brush you can use. This brush will do what? This brush will help to make this query in a form of they are not allowing right now because I have not filled the detail. They are expecting some condition in between when and then. What was the condition? First condition is your stock is greater than or less than. If stock is greater than 30, then what label you want to keep? You want to keep a high label. Now next condition is stock. If stock is less than 30, if your stock is I think if your stock is greater than 20 and less than or equal to 30, if I'm not wrong, please check. Here you want to incorporate. Okay, they have left the 30 and we don't have a data with 30, so that will not make any problem, but ideally we don't want to skip any data. And here we have a integer part. In a fractional part also 30.3, there can be in a fraction way also. So right now 20 to 39 they are expecting. Whatever the question says, do the same. Okay, now they don't require a 30, only 29 is sufficient, so I'm keeping the less than 30. So in less than 30 they look for 29 to okay, now they expecting the 20 now, so I need a equal to sign with the this now. And what thing I can do now? This thing will be under this is condition or a task. It is a condition, so we cannot do here. We want this to be in a when. What you can do here? Here you want a label. Which label you want to set for this is a medium. Okay, and for rest of the all we require a label low. Do I require a condition for low? No. Now same, this is the brush I use. Okay, you want to see again how I can do. Select your query. Okay, select your query and click on this. Okay, they will convert your query in this form, and this will look more appropriate. Okay, it will look like a if else ladder. Okay, if something belong to this, you do the high. If it is belong to this condition, they label mid, and if it is not belong to this two, we label them as a low. Fine, everything is fine. Or something else we require to do? Yes, we also want to do the count option. How you do the count on this? First of all, whenever the total count of specific stock level you want to do, you simply get the idea that here they are expecting a grouping. Without the group you cannot count for each and every stock. We want a count for each and every category, and without the group you cannot. So what was the case? I use the group by. But on which group by I can use? I have this column name with this thing. Okay, so I use this column in a group by. And after this, can I use star? No, I cannot use star. But what can I use? I can use count star. Count star will give you the count of each and every category. I think this will not look good. It will be at a end. So after we have a label of stock level, then after we use this. What do you think? This is right or wrong? Yes, this is the way we should write. Do you find any query? No. Should I run this? It will give the result of high have this count, medium has this count, low has this count. Okay, run the query. Now this is the way it will showing that in a high category only 3 column we have. Can we check this out? We have a 3 column which have greater than 30. Yes, 33 is there, 50 is there, and 37. So total 3 column belong to the greater than 30 sign. So same way you can check for medium and low also. Now what was the last question? That is, find a total store count in each city with the descending store count order. Read again what they are expecting. When you have a long line, please break the line. Okay, read till here. find a total store count. Find a total store count in each city. So Ahmedabad city have a two store, Gandhinagar also have a two store. This way you have to count. And after this, what is the other thing is, with descending store count you want to display the result. Okay, descending means maximum we have a two store. Okay, and rest of the city have only one. So this way your result should be displayed. Okay, let me try this thing again. Mhm. What we want a count of what? First of all, make a simple carry. Which table is useful here? City table or a store table? Which table you require? Do you require store table or city table? City table is sufficient to find out the store count. Do you think so? What was the question? You have to find out the store count. Store count is not in your city table. Store count are in a store table. Yes or no? So you require a store detail. Yes. Do we require a city name? Do we require a region detail? No. I don't require a region detail, as well as I don't require a city name. They say for each city you have to do, but they have not mentioned that city name should be displayed in your final result. So you can do a, with the help of city key you can create a group by. Yes or no? Now let me do that part. I have a store, and in my store I will do the group by based on city key. Fine. And when I use the city key, I cannot use star. Instead of star, I can use count star. Okay, and it will be labeled as what? City store count, या फिर store count. Okay, total store count. So specific city have different store count, so I can also use the city key here. Okay, so city number 1 have 2 count, city number 2 have a 2 store count. This way it will be listed. Can we run this? Yes, this is the result. But do we require this or anything else? We require the result, but we require this result in a descending order based on your store count. So where should I write the order by clause? Here, order by, then store count. Fine. Should I execute? Oh, now you require a descending. Why? Because they mention. Okay, let me check again. Okay, descending they are expecting. So this is the final result, and this is the completion of our question list 2. In a next question list, I hope you have completed the question list 1 as well as question list 2. Otherwise you cannot understand the next question list. Okay, and one more thing I want to show you is this. This is the answer of most of your question. So take a screenshot of this and try to solve the questions. Okay, and if you stuck any point, Google out, change the thing why you are not result is not getting. It is a silly mistake. Okay, practice as you can. See you in a next video. Bye bye. Till then, take care.